I was on the bus coming back from the mall with my boyfriend at the time. You know, we were just sitting there and kissing and stuff. And he started kissing my neck. And I was just like, you know what? Why don't you give me a hickey? Because I've never gotten one. I've always wanted one. And he's like, oh, okay, sure. But isn't your mom going to see it? I'm from a very strict French-Canadian family. So, yeah, hickeys are not allowed. So I hugged him and this dude started sucking on my neck. A few minutes later, I had the reddest, purplest hickey I've ever seen. A few hours go by, we're still hanging out, but then my mom calls me and I have to go home. So I'm going home and I'm like, oh crap, the hickey. So I have to run myself to the drugstore, buy myself some cheap makeup because I didn't have that much money, and just try to cover it up. Later that day, my friend comes for a sleepover and I show her the hickey. And she's like, oh yes, girl, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get this off now. So there's a coin trick you can use. It's where you scrape the skin and apparently the hickey comes off. We tried that. It hurt a lot. Kind of worked. Fast forward the next day. I'm sitting in the dentist chair and my mom sees this faded red mark on my neck. And I was so scared. And I was like, what do I do? The dentist is looking at me. She's looking at my mom. My mom's looking at me and the dentist. Oh, the tension was real. I look at her. I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? She's like, oh, nothing, in a very sarcastic way. So I'm like, oh God, she saw my neck. We're walking out of the car. My mom, she looks at me. And I was like, what? And she's like, you know. And I was like, oh, my neck. And she's like, yeah. And I told her, I was like, oh, I got burnt with a curler yesterday. And she's like, oh, really? How'd you get the curler? And I'm just like, oh, crap, Amy brought it to the mall, and, she was gonna do her hair because we got new outfits. My mom was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. So I text my friend Amy, of course, and delete majority of the messages telling her what to say. And she pulls off an amazing job. Amy, if you're watching this, I love you so much. I show it to my mom. My mom believes it. My mom has to go to work, and I realize, oh my God, my dad's coming home. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I was freaking out. So I just thought, you know what? Okay, I got a straightener. I plugged it into the wall, let it heat up for about 15 minutes, then pressed that against my neck to give me a burn. It blistered and all that and scabbed and stuff, and it hurt. It really hurt. My dad comes in the door, show me the burn on your neck, and I'm just like, oh, there it is. And he's like, oh, geez, that's bad. Be more careful. He yelled at me. He's like, if you ever got a hickey, grounded for life and all that. I was so happy that I pulled that off.
Oh my God, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.